My fiancé and I just spent 12 days in Belize. This is the story of our travels.
I wanna move like yeah, yeah. I wanna move like oh no. I wanna move like yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna move like oh no. What you move like? What you move like? What you move like yeah, yeah. What you move like? What you move like? What you move like yeah, yeah.
Just landed in Belize, and right across from the airport is our rental car, Crystal Auto Rental. If you need a rental car when you're in Belize, look no further than Crystal Auto Rental. We've been renting cars since 1989. We have everything you could possibly imagine here on the lot. We even include a free cooler that you can take with you. Crystal Auto Rental. About to drive to San Ignacio. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from here. We got our permit for Guatemala. We're gonna go over the border to Guatemala later this week. So yeah, let's hit the road. Weather very humid and hot.
Got the directions.
Got the directions? The drive from Belize City to San Ignacio was a mix of some unpaved roads, surprise speed bumps, small villages, and eventually the breathtaking Mayan mountains. Another speed bump just out of nowhere. No warning.
Except for that car in front of us. 12
Except
miles.
The only warning is there might be someone selling something next to the speed bump.
Yeah, it's hardcore driving right here. Goats.
Goats? More goats. The car is parked. Let's do a little tour of our Airbnb. How's it going?
Hello.
We were greeted right away by the Belizean Rainforest Symphony Orchestra. We're gonna head to a restaurant that our Airbnb host recommended in town. Oh, those iguanas are going nuts. Our first dinner was at a restaurant called the Mayan Prince. A young man waited on us and insisted on giving us a tour. He seemed proud of his work and excited about the major renovations happening at this restaurant and resort.
Here we got our downtown, that is San Ignacio area. And right there is our town hall. This place here, that is the Santa Elena area. Here is our resort, that is Cajalpech.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We quickly realized how kind and welcoming the Belizean people were.
Yeah, thank you for taking us up here. That's almost a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Looks great.
After dinner, we went back to our private little cabana and drank some French wine. We picked up a couple bottles from the airport duty-free, and it was so delicious. We were really kicking ourselves for not getting more. Yesterday was quite an adventure. After traveling all day, pretty tired, and I love the next morning because then you wake up and that's when it really hits you. You're like, I'm in Belize.
Tastes good.
Hey, Tootsie. Hi.
What's up, Tootsie?
Walking around this place now and really checking out this property. It's amazing. Behind me is where we're staying after we go to Guatemala. Later on this week, we're gonna come back and stay up there for 2 nights. And right now, we're staying over here in that little jungle house back that way. It's tough to even leave this place, honestly. They got dogs here, iguanas climbing up in trees, birds everywhere, waking up to the sounds of the rainforest.
That call is the roadside hawk, which is not a good sight to hear in that one. It normally means he's looking for food, which could be an iguana if there's one around. Huh. You see the nest straight up there?
Oh yeah,
Got
at the very top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Orange tree?
Sour orange. It smells like an orange. try it, and it is incredibly sour. We also need to move. I think we're close to some red ants. Boys. Hey. Hey. I'll get Katie to sort you out.
Discovered this gem last night. You can put your phone in it and it amplifies the sound. And it's called a bamboom box.
Have you tried it? Have you put anything and listened to it?
No, not yet. But
Do
I
it.
will.
Yeah, you do. It's unbelievable. Because when
Yeah.
Craig done it, I thought, yeah, I can't put my phone in a little piece of wood like that and it's going to sound different. But it's louder. It has more bass. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna see what Kristen's up to, and we'll probably head out soon. Thank you so much, Peter.
It's a pleasure.
Have you heard of allspice? It's like a seasoning.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a bunch of spices mixed. It's just an allspice tree. Smell that.
Yeah, we need these trees.
I think they grind up the seeds.
I think that we should get these trees.
Apparently, there's about 25 iguanas living in the bamboo tree up there,
Oh, cool.
but you can never see them because they're so camouflaged.
I don't know, that road sounds sketchy with this car.
I mean, it's definitely playing it safe to not go up there.
If we're in a Jeep, I'd say yes.
Xunantunich is this way. Everything's this way anyway. And I was thinking, do we need to get some more cash? I think I have enough for Xunantunich if you want to just go straight there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Made it to Xunantunich. This is insane. Never seen anything like this. Now at the top of this section. Yeah, see, those stairs are good over there. Look at these carvings up here.
Yeah.
If you don't like heights, this is not for you. Sitting on the edge of a Mayan ruin, in the middle of Belize.
It's a little scary.
It's really something. Yeah, there's no rails here. So the guy with the whistle at the bottom will blow the whistle if someone's getting a little too close to the edge, preventing people from falling off.
And apparently I got blown the whistle at twice.
So we've learned that. This is why I'm not a big fan of tours, is you have to stay with the tour. You can't really take your time.
Yeah.
We're really able to take our time when we're by ourselves and take it all in. This was a Mayan board game. They got some big steep steps. It's good, I like it.
Xunantunich is one of the largest Maya sites in the Belize River Valley. The center is composed of several major plazas surrounded by numerous temples and palaces. The site core, which occupies only 300 square meters, is dominated by a large acropolis known as El Castillo. Local legend holds that toward the end of the 1800s, a gentleman from a village went hunting near the site. Crossing the base of the Castillo, he was struck by the appearance of a beautiful Maya maiden. The woman stood there motionless by the mouth of a cave, which extended beneath the large structure. Stricken by her appearance, the man threw his gun aside and ran downhill to the village. Several villagers returned to the site, but the stone maiden had disappeared. Locals claim the woman has appeared to several others, but none have been able to follow her into the cavern.
Every now and then there's a big tour group here, but it's so cool and you're the only ones around. We did it. We visited our first Mayan ruin. Just a sacred place. It makes you want to not do anything wrong.
Right.
Well, and you have to be careful or you'll fall off and die. A wild howler monkey. 3 of them. they have to watch out for us because we're in a car.
So the next street, that's it. Right here. It's Guava Lim Cafe.
Guava Lim Cafe. Got it. They're all about organic, homemade food. They just went and picked the mint for her drink right next to us in the garden.
Wow, it's so pretty. They're even using reusable straws.
Everyone just honks.
Yeah.
In America, you don't honk. But here, it's totally fine. You got the keys?
Yeah.
To the chocolate factory.
Oh yeah.
Belizean.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real word?
Yeah.
Belizean?
Yeah. Belizean coins, Belizean money, Belizean chocolate.
I thought you were just making that up.
Chocolate is native to South and Central America and was domesticated by ancient civilizations sometime around 2000 BC. The bean of the gods, as it is known, is prepared using a special art and science and converted into a hot beverage only intended to be consumed by a handful of the most elite Maya. At Ajaw Chocolate, we got to see firsthand how this family keeps traditional chocolate making alive, using a technique that was invented in the Maya world.
On your mark, get set.
Isn't that scene in Jurassic Park where Hi, Tootsie. Today we're headed to the Green Iguana Conservation Project, where they collect and hatch iguana eggs until they're past their most vulnerable age, and then they'll release them into the wild.
Alright.
Peter comes up last night to the porch and he's like, "You're the guy who likes to see things.
I know.
You want to go see our house about to flood?"
They're all rescued animals. We take care of them, we fix them, and then we release them back out into the wild.
Oh, cool.
People in our country eat them, right? They call them bamboo chicken. The chickens of the trees. It's a delicacy to eat them. The overhunting of them have caused the species to become critically threatened. Not endangered, but critically threatened. The ones that are born, they don't stay here like all year. Alright, they're not all of these animals stay here like for the rest of their life. They will be released back into the wild because they don't belong in captivity. They're wild animals and they deserve to be in the wild. The males right now are slightly orangish in color, and the females are like the greener ones.
I'm gonna bring him home to Florida with me. How long do they typically stay in captivity for here?
6 months to 6 years.
Oh, okay, wow.
It all depends on the certain iguana.
He really is cold, like his body, I can feel it because they're
They're
cold-blooded.
freezing, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Then,
It's really cool. I love what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
So we're in San Ignacio, we're gonna go up the main road, then I go right on.
After visiting the Iguana Reserve, we plan to go cave tubing at Barton Creek Cave, one of the more popular caves in the Caye district of Belize. The further we drove down this isolated rocky road, the more we started to realize just how isolated we were, and the more I questioned our vehicle making it. We had done plenty of research on getting to Barton Creek Cave, but apparently not enough.
We were headed to Barton Creek Cave. There's been a lot of rain lately, and after about 6 miles on a really rough road And one section that we almost got stuck, we've come to this. What do you think? Should we do it?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think our Kia is going to do very well with this river. And we just met a kid that lives right across there on a dirt bike that pulled up and said he does not recommend us trying to cross, obviously.
Actually, he passed us, and then he said that he came back to find us to make sure that we didn't cross.
Yeah, it was really nice of him.
Yeah.
And he said the cave may not even be open today anyway, so we're gonna go back to our original plan and go to Blue Hole National Park because that's off a highway.
I want to pet him.
No, don't pet other people's cows.
Hi.
It always says four-wheel drive somewhere whenever you get a vehicle, and this one doesn't say it anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know why they would give us this.
I didn't think that they rented cars that are four-wheel drive. Made it to Blue Hole National Park. We are walking to a cave.
To Herman's cave.
Herman's cave, got a couple of headlamps.
We're about to go in the cave.
That is so cool.
Everybody get your headlamps on. Okay, I'm ready.
Lights out. I feel like this is preparing us for ATM.
Yeah.
It's really sparkling.
It's minerals.
It reminds me of sci-fi.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it feels really good.
Should we start selling cave water instead of spring water? Ooh.
That goes down the whole cave. We got down here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, but now we get to hike back and enjoy the rainforest.
Wish I was a wizard right now.
You had a wand that would light up.
Yeah. That was great. We had enough time to check out the cave, do a little jungle hike. It's interesting seeing how you would take a tube through it. And it would be cool to go past the point with a guide.
Hey!
Glass bottle of Coke, original taste since 1886.
That's what I've been craving, but
This would be a good cap to keep.
yeah, we worked hard. I waited a long time for this. Carbonated water, sugar, not high fructose corn syrup.
That's why it says original taste. And in the glass, it was actually 25 cents more.
Not really ballin' for me, babe. It's like an ice cream cone. Cheers.
Cheers to a successful day. Surviving.
Travel hack. Save some of last night's curry for breakfast.
Sri Lankan curry.
Headed to a cafe in downtown San Ignacio, and then from there we're going to Guatemala. This is why you can't mess up your parallel parking job in a third world country.
I'm just a young kid, rep and explore. Love the outdoors, but I'm smoking indoor. Know that I'm fresh and I rap it for show. People say I got a lot, but I want more, cause I can't stop. Never drop, never see me fumble. Always get back up, sometimes the nigga tumble. Made it out the struggle, make it to the rooftop. I gotta get that blue guap, blue cheese, talking about the Ferry. All my niggas hungry, but my haters never get me. They could never understand me. I got a small circle, smoking on that kush. Sometimes we rollin' purple.
That was awesome, man. Love it.
Brady.
Nice to meet you.
Respect. Yes, sir.
Got some good stuff here.
Alright, you too, big brother.
Appreciate
Respect.
it,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Whistle youth. Misled youth. Alright, you been misled? Huh? Oh, alright. You should Mark misled you. I'm telling you I have the vision if you want. The direction, the path. Alright, brother. Yes, sir.
I got you some earrings.
Oh, that's so sweet. Are those cacao beans?
This is bamboo,
Mm-hmm.
and these are Caribbean beans.
Oh, those look awesome. I love it.
Officially in Guatemala.
Woo.
I said when you hit the bridge, you're officially in.
Ah, Guatemala.
Yeah, once you cross the river.
This is so exciting. Whoa. Guess this is it. And then we go this way. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Whoa. We barely made it up that. Are you supposed to have four-wheel drive? Hope it doesn't rain. We're at a place called Alice's Place in El Remate, just south of Tikal. Kristen has already made herself comfortable. It is so beautiful and peaceful. There's just nothing but jungle behind me, and I can hear howler monkeys in the distance. There's a garden right next to where we're staying. There's games to play. There's their own little library. There's a restaurant attached to it, so we'll probably just stay here. No need to even walk into town. El Remate is really small. There's not much going on down there anyway. We're gonna wake up super early tomorrow and hit Tikal. Oh, there's a howler monkey right. Oh, that's Kristen.
Alice's place was very interesting. At dinner, we found ourselves surrounded by French. Even the chef was French. The owner and his girlfriend decided to build a place on this mountain in Guatemala to escape for a couple months at a time. They loved being there so much, they ended up relocating there and building more and more. Their friends started visiting as well. We did not expect to be surrounded by French families in El Remate, Guatemala.
We are officially in Tikal National Park in Guatemala, and it is the jungle and also a maze.
Alright, let's go.
Got the spider? Should we walk up there?
Yeah, but I think we're really far away from where you want to be right now.
This is Twin Pyramid Complex R. We went past Q and we went past Complex R, making our way to the center of the ruin. Just turn the corner and boom.
Yeah, that looks like the Grand Jaguar, and then right on the other side is the Grand Plaza.
as a whole city. It's so historic and sacred here. It just makes you want to whisper like you're in a library. Every room you walk through, every corner you turn, there's a new insane view. Yeah, there's carvings here. You just have to look for them. We're here at the very end of November, and I guess at this time of the year right now and this early in the morning, you could just go to a lot of these sites and you're the only one there. It's really wild. The sites are pretty far apart, so there's probably a good amount of people here, but you can easily end up in a place where you're the only ones around. I was not expecting a bunch of bats up there.
Aw, they're so sweet.
It's a howler monkey. We're now at temple number 5. It's one of the highest in Tikal, 57 meters high, and it's also one of the earliest temples ever built. When they were investigating it, they were able to determine that it has no substructure, so it was built in chronological order. Wow. We're about to climb Temple 4, the highest temple in Tikal. It's funny because I say climb like we're climbing a Mayan ruin, but really it's the stairs that they built to get to the top around it. Much, much safer. Wow, that is high.
Wow.
We've seen about half of Tikal now. Been here about 4 hours. Time to hit the road to go back to Belize after we get some lunch.
Better believe it.
Back to San Ignacio we go. Such a beautiful tablecloth.
For 15 American
I mean, you could use it
dollars.
as a tablecloth, a blanket,
A beach blanket, a regular blanket, and we got our souvenir.
or a Christmas ornament.
Do you like the colors? It's kind of baby room. Like, I feel like it goes in a baby's room.
I like it. I was between this and the other one. I like the other one better, but you like this one better.
Does that mean we're gonna have a baby anytime soon? Stuff is still available, and we got like a really cool blanket for a good deal.
During our last day in San Ignacio, we took a tour called Actun, Tunichil, Muknal, also known as the ATM Cave Tour. It was perfect timing. We had just visited 2 Maya sites, and the water levels had been too high to go earlier that week. This tour explores one of National Geographic's most sacred sites in the world. As we arrived to the starting point, our guide gave us some instructions.
I'll give you water, life jacket, helmets, and I'll be putting lights on your headlamp at the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
So this vehicle will be open. Go use the restroom, get ready, and then we'll take off, okay?
It's the only part I can film.
Yes.
Okay. Getting my hair ready.
Unfortunately, no cameras are allowed on this tour, but I will say, after hiking 45 minutes and crossing a river 3 different times, we arrived to the entrance of the cave. We swam across some water to enter the cave and then twisted and turned for half a mile in the dark. Our guide was a safety expert. He told us exactly where to put our hands and feet to make it through the cave safely. Deep in the cave, there were Mayan artifacts and skeletons that have never been touched, including a full skeleton nicknamed the Crystal Maiden. The tour was dangerous, haunting, and absolutely spectacular.
We survived.
After lunch with the crew, we spent the rest of the day and night thinking about what we had just seen and accomplished. It was time to head southeast to Placencia, one of Belize's many beautiful beaches.
Hi, what a good girl. I'm gonna miss you. See ya.
Bye.
Thank you. It's like sad leaving this place.
I know.
It's been our home for a week.
Yeah, you get attached. Bye, Tootsie.
Bye, Tootsie. Be a good girl.
Just like I'm always a good girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi. Thanks
Bye.
again.
We headed downtown for some breakfast and then hit the Hummingbird Highway, a smooth, beautiful highway through the Mayan mountains. We found a short hike to a waterfall along the way and took a break to cool off.
The local village gets their water from this river.
We were lucky the attendant was there that day, so we could tip him to watch the car.
We've arrived in Placencia, Belize. We are at the Wild Orchid Beach House, which is a few studios connected to one building. It's got a staircase that goes up to a second floor and even a third floor balcony that overlooks the beach and the mountains. We'll check out the apartment, but what really matters is this.
Let me share the rain. Just let me share the rain. Just let me share the rain. You feel like you're still waiting for the golden sun.
Downtown. Pretty touristy part of Belize.
Or we could always just get an appetizer here and go somewhere else.
Let's check out the Barefoot Bar. Today on a Monday, it's one of the only places open and there was only a few people there right before the high season.
I gotta get sunglasses.
It's nice and chill. I would not recommend it. Just driving home from our typical early dinner and we find this place called the Pyramid House, which looks like a mansion that people own that is open to the public for some drinks. Today in Placencia, we are going out on a catamaran with a company called Daytripper, and we're gonna go to these islands about 6 miles offshore. some mangroves, do some snorkeling. It's gonna be a great day on the water. Boat life in Belize. So cool.
You're gonna have some
Immigrating to a
ceviche.
different country. This is the muscle meat right here, guys.
Yes. Wow.
So that's the foot that it walks with.
Oh, weird.
And you pound it out because this is very tough right now. But it's sweet like scallops, but it's tough like octopus.
Let's go keep drinking. I absolutely love it. We'll see you guys there. All right. We'll finish these drinks. All right. At the Maya Beach Hotel and Bistro, got invited by some of our crew members today. Cheers to your birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Cheers. That was so much fun today. Happy birthday to you.
We'll pretend I blew it out. Thank you. It's like a frozen Snickers bar with ice cream.
Let me get a spoon, I want to get it.
I don't share cake on my birthday, sorry. I don't tell a front. It's my birthday, I'm supposed to be
correct. I want to light back the candle for you again.
Thank you, babe. That was sweet.
After a great day hanging with some locals, we ended the night with a drink at the Turtle Inn, owned by Francis Ford Coppola.
He said Coppola and his family usually come for Christmas. We're getting ready to leave Placencia. We spent 3 amazing days here. The best decisions we made were definitely where we stayed, this private beach. Going out on the boat yesterday with Daytripper, we met some really fun locals. We are headed to Belize City now to return our rental car because we won't need it anymore. We're going to an island by boat called Caye Caulker, and we're gonna spend a few nights there to close out the trip. So what's been your favorite part of the trip so far?
The cave.
Yeah.
Still the cave, for sure.
I woke up in the world I wanted, better than I ever saw it. All the dreams of life, the hope you brought in. I woke up in the world I wanted. Used to be a dream, but now it's you and me. It used to be a dream, but now it's you and me.
Just stopped at this barn called the Country Barn off the Hummingbird Highway, and we read a lot about this place. They make homemade ice cream and cheese right here.
What do you think of it?
It's better than any other ice cream I've ever had. Could probably put this farm on an episode of Chef's Table. What do you think of it?
It's really good.
Good little pit stop.
I woke up in the world I wanted.
Made it to the Ocean Ferry water taxi here in Belize City, about to head to Caye Caulker. Just met some friends from Canada. Oh yeah, it's Brady, Jerry. Nice to meet you. All right. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Yeah.
Kristen, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, your name's on the sign back
Oh,
there.
thank you. We are at a private house on the very southern side of Caye Caulker called the Indigo Pearl. We're on the 3rd floor. It's got incredible views. Coming to check out the bikes.
Alright.
The dock was taken out during a hurricane, or?
Yeah.
Just annoying, isn't it? The hurricanes.
They really are.
I mean, we're in Florida, so I moved 3 times in the past 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's no fun, I tell you that.
Yeah. So we can use that other dock over there?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Well, I recognize your flags on the back of the golf cart.
Did you really?
That's Edward Teach.
Hey, you're you're the second person
Really?
that recognized that. Come look at the front.
Oh, that's great. Look at that. See you, Mac. Okay, we are going to go into town now. We're gonna bicycle into town and check it out. Let's go get some lobster.
Woo.
There's crocodiles in there?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's scarier than sharks.
Yeah.
Cool cucumber gimlet. This is our bike, our basket that holds our groceries, and that's our tire. So we're down to one bike. We got bags of groceries attached to my backpack and a gallon of water that I have to hold in my hand while Kristen rides on the handlebars. We're about to go all the way around the airport, and then we're gonna be in the dark for another half a mile.
This is what we're gonna do.
Last night was quite an adventure getting home. It is our last day in Caye Caulker and Belize. The motto on Caye Caulker Island is go slow. And that's what we're doing today. It's just going slow.
When it's you and I'm always on. When you're by my side, I'm always low. When it's you and I'm
Belize, a country full of wildlife and adventure. From the Mayan mountains to the Barrier Reef, there is still much undiscovered. I have so many other places to see in the world, but this is one that definitely deserves another trip.